What's up, everybody, and very happy Friday. Thank you all for tuning in on tonight's broadcast of Freedom Wars here on 6X's. So with that being said, let's team up with the community in cooperation as we enter the wonderful world of Freedom Wars. So happy Friday to all the individuals joining us, whether it be on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, or going to be playing here on the PlayStation Network. As you already know, every single Friday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we like to deploy on several harvesting raids for the greater good, and that's pretty much exactly what we're going to make happen as we rock out and bring some awesome festivity pretty much to this great weekend that has now arrived. So with that being said, let's get ready to deploy on tonight's adventure, and we'll be setting up a lobby for its people, and they'll be dedicated after one of our channels, so that way you can differentiate our location and join the awesome adventure. No restrictions whatsoever as we get ready to deploy, and we're gonna make it pretty much based off our Twitch channel. And once we get that sucker already fired up, it's going to be a fantastic time, right? Of course. I can't even find the I can't even type this thing right now. Oh boy. Hee. I literally just woke up from a cat nap, but I'm over here now. We're about to deploy on this epic adventure. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I got myself some hydrative refreshments as well as too, because it's imperative to always have something, you know, some hydrative drink when you're doing commentating for the next 2 hours or so. But let's make it happen. As we start off, we're going to be selecting several different missions. We'll be also doing a wave system. Every wave will be consisting of 3 rounds. And once the 3 rounds are up, we're going to clear out the room and bring in a new team. And should you want to deploy onto a different type of adventure, possibly PvP or something, just let us know. Make a lobby, and that's actually be kind of for the PvP players, so we have to kind of base it off that. So let's get ready to deploy and take on some Dioneas, and it's going to be a fantastic adventure because you know, we're going to start off with some good old dragons. You know, try to fight some terrible you know, abductors. I was about to say origamis, but no, that's God Eater. You know, it's crazy because hosting game from game throughout the weekly roster, it's you gotta build a routine and stuff, and trying to remember all the enemies' names, and oh gosh, it's freaking it's definitely some type of task. But you know, it's definitely possible. We're gonna be taking on a Dioneia as well as a Paradox as well, so we're gonna be selecting. Let's try to go for, I would say possibly, that would be good. I think Demolition may be good, or you know what? Let's go for some Dragon for Hire. That should be just fine. We can have the accessory launch some missiles from a distance and, you know, cause some chaos and whatnot. So as we get ready to make it happen, I'm taking the Cool Kids Corner because you know, I want to change it up a bit. And here it is, some Dioneas. Let's make it happen. As we celebrate this wonderful Friday, we're gonna rock and roll, man. I'm pretty excited about it, and man, the weekend actually arrived fairly quickly. That's really good, man. So that way we can go out there and embark on our wonderful holiday, and you know, and pretty much do our thing, because that's the thing to do when the weekend arrives. You gotta accomplish stuff, right? The things you were too busy doing because of you know, work and college and etc, etc. But don't worry about it. It's now the weekend. You get to like pretty much kick back and relax and do all the good stuff, like Freedom Wars. This is one of those, which is awesome. I like it a lot. So this is gonna be wave 1, round 1 starting off as we brace ourselves, taking on some terrible abductors. As you can see, there's one right ahead of us and another one right next to it. That's the one of them to the right. That's the Dioneia Alpha class, and then you got the Paradoxal Alpha class. Now, if you destroy the Paradoxal first, there's going to be a second Dioneia spawning in with a shield generator, causing, you know, much more pretty much chaos in the battlefield. So let's start off. Let's get our accessory to initiate counterattack, and let's go unleash a hailstorm of bullets around here. You should be about roaring right now, so you want to step back. You don't want to get caught between that roar, because of the fact that he will be pretty much staggering you pretty bad. And we got the one Paradox over here launching its precious webs. trapping me with the confines of its little attack there. But let's get ready to continue the attack. And should we focus all firepower towards the pod, we'll be able to bust that sucker open. That'll be a good thing. And you know, also cause some stagger along the way, which is always important. You always want to try to make sure you take care of that kind of stuff there, because it definitely does help out, you know, weaken the enemy abductor. So one thing I really like about the SR-44 is it's a great ability to stagger the enemy, and you can see it demonstrates it very well when using the SR-44 against them. So it's pretty awesome, and it's a good way to interrupt them and break off any types of attacks he tries to do and whatnot. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a band-aid. This map is going to be a bit of a spammer, so you're going to be receiving attacks from the Paradoxa and the Dionea simultaneously, so be very careful and mindful on that situation. Let's keep on pushing forward as we continue on representing. We got a lot of individuals, I can't even talk right now, joining us here on the channels and representing here on the YouTube, saying hello. Hello to you too, man. How's it going? Happy Friday. And we're kicking off this grand weekend with some fantastic titles like this one, because that's what we've been doing for the past, since 2014. Man, Freedom Wars non-stop. It's always good to represent these fantastic multiplayer titles, and it plays very well too. So keep on the attacks as we get ready to deploy onto awesomeness. You always have to focus on those kind of scenarios. Now there is an accessory that is going to be abducted at the moment, so make sure. What the freaking heck? This thing just grabbed me in the mouth. No, let go! I'm not the chew toy. So you gotta keep on hitting that circle button. Eventually you will break out of the grasp. And a little bit of band-aid. I'll get a little reload going on. One of our team members did manage to bleed out, sacrificing one of our tickets, but it's all good. We're going to continue pushing forward. We can do this. I believe in everybody. Enemy abductor is currently below 50% HP, so, or 50% health, and so we're doing a pretty good job. Accessory is currently down. Again, always imperative to resuscitate all of the boots on the ground, as it does create more chaos on the battlefield, and that's kind of a good thing. You want to try to maintain that. So let's try to move out of the way over here and get ourselves a little bit of a band-aid going on. So as I keep pushing forward, pretty much tucking in, you got to see cover and stuff every time you try to move around here. You got a lot of medics over here. Yeah, everybody be dying all over the place. Oh boy. Prepare for it. Let's go for a little reload. Again, focusing on the Dionea. Take on to the top side at the moment, and they tend to do that. They're getting abductors climbing on top of each other. Oh man. And currently being targeted at the moment by the flying abductor with its fiery attacks of doom. And the accessory is currently down, but she's been resuscitated. Good job. And there it is. So pretty much a quarter of the health of the primary abductor still remaining. And the shots of the SR-44 continue to blast through the atmosphere, causing some nice old damage upon the foe. Take that! Again, you should always brace yourself up when taking on these out. Now, alpha types are the highest, they're actually the strongest abductors in the game. You're not gonna find anything stronger than this. This is, I mean, unless you want to get one with a shield. But their defense HP is pretty much, yeah, it's second to none. and pretty much it's about to be destroyed, which is a really good thing. And let's get ourselves a little bit of adrenaline, help speed that up. Now the next enemy we're going to be taking on as well will be the Paradoxa. Let's try to cut him up, and congratulations, we managed to destroy the pod and bringing grand victory to the Walmart parking lot here on Freedom Wars. Look at that. There's so many freaking missiles flying all over the place. Holy freaking crud. Alright, let's get ready to kick the shaz out of the Paradoxa. As we're now going to open up, focusing on the pod. You can see that the team already wasted no time in deploying a shielding, actually a binding Thor level 2. Restraining the abductor's movement and keeping him in place for everybody to do their thing. And now this guy's going to die a lot quicker. Paradoxes have a huge weakness against projectile type weapons. And they're not going to do very well against the team. We're going to finish these guys up a lot faster. So he's not going to have too much of a good time. And congratulations to everybody. We'd pretty much kicked the shaz out of 2 abductors and should be advancing on to the next one. And good job. I'm proud of all of you guys for representing the good battles ahead. And look at this, big old abductor that has been destroyed. 6 minutes and 55 seconds was the duration of the overall fight as we concluded Wave 1, Round 1. I'm getting ready to deploy onto Wave 1, Round 2. So let's go donate this stuff here. And not bad at all. So we did manage to get about 3 gold items. Not too, it's really paper mache. We could do better. But we'll just donate the rest of it. And we also obtained 10,000 years. So good job to everybody out there, and congratulations on your victory. Should be advancing onto the next one as we try to do what we can. So pretty much taking a break right now and get myself with some good old hydrative drinks. We should be able to push off to some more epic battles ahead, and make sure you guys have your proper gear and loadouts for whichever mission we should show, pretty much deploy on and whatnot. One of our current teammates is still in the battle area, so we're gonna have to wait for him to return, so that way we can select mission and do the stuff, right? Of course. We got to represent. How the heck do you wave in this game? Oh, okay. You do it like that. I swear, jumping from title to title, you do eventually forget about like which like stuff buttons do, and it's crazy. Like I try to always remember, and it's like, oh gosh. But anyways, let's get ready to select our stuff here. I'm gonna go for, I don't know which item I should pretty much choose. I don't know. We'll probably take on some more dragons. Maybe we'll find out. Let's make it happen as we get ready to deploy onto some more adventures, selecting the battles ahead. And it's going to be good times, right? You guys ready? Let's go ahead and kick some shaz and make it happen. We're gonna be taking on a deliver 3 sets. What the heck you doing, Jakarta? What the heck? Why Jakarta? Oh gosh. Alright, let's get ready to do a Jakarta mission as we make it, try to make some monies. And these are the easy ones. I'm gonna try to go for payday loadout, and for the accessory, let's give her a. I think the dragon for hire will be good. We just put her on commission. I think we should put her on stand. Commission counterattack. Initiate, not commission it. Initiate counterattack. I can't even talk right now. I literally just woke up a bit ago. Alright, let's make it happen as we get ready to rock and roll and keep on dishing out the good fight. Let's do it. Let's make it a fantastic one as we keep on celebrating this fantastic, and this Friday can't get any more fantastic as with the amount of times I'm saying it. But it is. It's a great Friday. And that's how it should be. All Fridays should be labeled like that. And yeah, so let's pretty much get ready to deploy on this Wave 1 Round 2. as we take on the Jakarta Panopticon. This is actually the fastest way to liberate your entitlement points, and just by saving princesses and running them, you can kind of you can do what it takes to bring on victory, and oh, it's gonna be great. So let's make it happen and try to represent all the good stuff, right? Of course. So pretty much advancing over here, we'll be having one of the accessories pretty much carry the citizen, and I'll be obtaining one of them right here. So we got that kicking up ahead, and oh, there you go, we got this one dude shooting at me, but I'm gonna pretty much stall him a little bit. And yep, you gotta try to always be on the careful defensive at all times. Alright, so whoa. Again, you never want to try to get the you want to make sure it's nice and safe. We got 2 citizens currently down at the moment, so let's head to the top side and see what we got here. Second citizen was actually apprehended already by our acquired by our team, so not bad. And I think we should have a second one arriving, so that should be good, right? Okay, so second one has now been deployed. And where the heck is the next one? So, but anyways, congratulations. We should be able to wrap this fight up, and it's going to be a grand, fantastic time as we make it happen. And hold on, let me check my power right quick. I think everything's good. Actually, no, I gotta charge my battery. Oh gosh, my battery is low. But anyways, good job to all the peoples out there. 1 minute and 15 seconds was the duration of the overall fight, and hold on, actually charged. My battery's a little bit low here. That's not good. I got to charge this sucker, and there it is. So not too shabby, and congratulations. We're about to continue on pushing forward and representing some more battles. That was Jakarta. We did manage to get ourselves a decent amount of items, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rare items on that one, so not bad. And we'll deploy and donate them all to our beloved Panopticon. Look at that, we got like 17,000 entitlement points. That's a lot of entitlement points. How do you get that much? Well, you double stack contribution boosters, and then you'll be rich in no time. And then play this type of mission, right? Alright, enough of that stuff. Let's go on to more battles that await, because that's what we got to do. And the mission has now been selected. It should be deploying on to the next battle. This is pretty much taking care of the imitation red rages. To do it, I like this mission over here. Now for this particular battle, you're going to want to use some anti-abductors. With these type of loadouts, which is going to be good, you'll be able to deal with these all-purpose or any type of abductor. It could be the quadrupeds or the carrier types or artillery. You want to use anti-abductor, and when I say that, I'm talking about the augmentations, which is this one right here. And what I did was, making a glass cannon loadout. My defenses are really bad, so I usually die a lot, but I will inflict the greatest damage possible by exaggerating the attack stuff. So you can see I've got like 3 attack stuff already put on here. And then for the primary weapon, you get one of these suckers, and then growth rate 1 late bloomer with the triple power up, and then exactly you'll have an exaggerated attack damage. It's fun. For every single hit, it does a pretty good job. Let's get ready to deploy as we make it a fantastic battle and continue on the good struggle. Defending our Panopticon is the name of the game. That's what we have to do. Again, we have these crazy abductors and enemies showing up, so we'll be dealing with them, and we will be eliminating all of them to the best of our capabilities. We always got to do that. We can't allow these guys to succeed. Our Panopticon's counting on everyone. Oh gosh. Alright, let's do it. And yep, I got myself a glass of milk, so milk's actually good. It's not bad. It helps. It's actually good for the voice. I'll say tea is the best, but milk is just as good. It's smooth, and it's I'm reviewing a cup of milk right now. That's great. Alright, let's deploy on this awesome battle. Because the deploy of the deployment is very deployable. Oh boy. Alright, here it is. Wave 1, round 3. The final round is now amongst us, taking on a couple of abductors. The one to the right is the Red Rage, all-purpose biped. And then the one to the left is the pretty much artillery quadruped. That guy is really annoying, so I'm going to be going after that one first. And I think that one's also a Mark IV, so his defenses are going to be pretty strong. Either Mark III or Mark IV, not too sure. But either way, let's go ahead and initiate counterattack and deploy on making some really bad damage on this guy. I keep saying that word deploy. I gotta stop. Stop saying it. Say something else. Alright. Anywho. You can already see that there's a lot of missiles being launched towards this enemy here. And as he's down, it's a great opportunity to start firing and dishing out as much attacks as possible. Kind of keeping him a bit occupied here, and you know, preventing him from really you know, running around and galloping, and because that's what quadrupeds do. They gallop, and I mean, they will trample you in a friggin' stampede of stupid. So as you can see here, he is pretty much attacking me. He's gonna keep doing that for a while, so you know, it's a, there you go. He's a spammer. That's why I always deal with this guy first. And he's now galloping. That's what I told you about. He gets really annoying. Let's get ourselves a little bit of band-aid, then continue attacks. And he's doing it again. Biggest spammer on Freedom Wars. Now if you want him to stop, just pretty much get really close to him. And kind of like just veer off of him, and then he'll try to stomp on the ground, and it'll stop his movement so he can continue attacking again in peace. And it pretty much works. It works for the most part. So let's see, let's try that out right now. I'm going to just run right next to him, and then I'm going to get out of the way, and there you go. Why am I doing that? Oh, look at that. He actually has the, I forgot I got the Yuzikatsu on me. So that's good. Currently being fired upon by the Red Rage. And let's get ourselves a little bit of reload. His HP is diminishing right now, so he's not doing too good. So he should be eliminated fairly quickly. And let's go ahead and help speed that up. And there it is. Good job. We're advancing on to the next one. This is now the Red Rage, pretty much primary unit that will be taking care. And let's start off by getting some adrenaline, which is always essential to have if you're going to be, you know, wanting to speed up these kind of fights. Now you want to speed it up more, use Adrenaline Plus. However, I don't really use those. I save those primarily for PvP, as they're a bit tedious to craft and whatnot. I mean, you can craft, they're not that hard, but it's just the whole, I'd rather just buy stuff from the store. It's a lot easier, especially for someone who plays as much as I do. It's pretty much jumping from game to game, having to do a lot of little micromanaging things can become a little bit overwhelming. Thus, I don't really do it. So pretty much the following abductor is approaching the 50% mark of his HP. Was able to blow off his head over there, so hehe, headshot. And he's not having too much of a good day. So congratulations. You're doing a great job at diminishing his following HP. So, and pretty much we just managed to kick his shaz. Jolly good show. Let's get ready to advance onto the next one and give myself a little bit of an ammo pack here. We got to represent. So anyways, as we approach for the next arrival of the bad guys, let's go ahead and do what we can, as you know, preparing ourselves, because it's always imperative that we do that. There's like that broken gate over here, and there it is. So let's continue on and pretty much attacking. This is the second red rage that has now spawned in. This particular red rage is not going to be able to... I mean, he doesn't have the shield generators. The next one will be having it, so we're going to have to prepare ourselves a level 2 for it. Binding Thorn, or you could just take them out point blank by means of Ibarra combined with an easy Katse, attaching yourself onto the apparatuses and point blank shooting them. So let's see what we push here as we keep on advancing and taking out the enemies. Shots being fired upon the abductor. Team going in for a drag down. Let's get ourselves a little bit of extra ammunition. Not too shabby as we pretty much open up with our attacks here, doing what we can and eliminating the terrible abductors. They're receiving a lot of extra damage over here, which is good, and his head just got blown off. Good job. That's pretty much leaving us with a little bit more to go so we can reach the 50% mark. These guys love to follow me. It's kind of like the thing they do a lot in I mean, it's like that in a lot of the video games, man. They love these guys love pretty much heading in my directions. I'm pretty much approaching the quarter mark. Second red rage has not, actually a third red rage has not showed up. And if he gets too close to the current target, he will be able to provide shield cover for that enemy, so you gotta be very careful with that. And we were able to annihilate them, advancing our progress to the next abductor. Got little minions over here again we have to try to take out. And there you go. So we good so far. Let's get ourselves a little bit of adrenaline while we open up our attack. Again, people ain't paying attention. You gotta pretty much attach yourself to the shield itself. See, he can swing around all he wants. It's not going to be able to get me off. He can even jump too. I'm still going to stay on. It's not really going to do anything. So this is a great way to break off the shields. By attaching yourself directly to the shield itself and not so much his shoulder. You can actually cause a lot more damage that way. I mean consecutive damage, as you don't have to be you know, kicked off and stuff. So let's get ready to continue on the chest kicking, as this is the final abductor that we should be dealing with. So let's see what else we have. Somebody over here says 6 can quickfire now. Man, you've been living under a rock, man. I've been doing it for quite a while. Yeah, I have been. Well, let's see what else we have as we continue on advancing and taking out the bad guys. We should be able to keep pushing forward over here and doing what we can to eliminate the targets and all bad guys. Now the fight pretty much keeps commencing. The target is approaching the 50% mark for this particular enemy now, so his head just got popped off too, so good job. One shot remaining in the chamber. Let's get ourselves a little bit of reload. Abudakta. Now, one of the great things about the SR-44, I always like to say, it is one heck of a can opener. And what I mean by that is, should your accessory ever gets abducted or whatnot, this thing can really break pods very efficiently. Good weapon to count on that for. As you can see, it doesn't really disappoint. So pretty much always make sure you're stationed and equipped to your best capability, aligned towards the enemy, and able to take out any obstacle possible. Should be advancing on to the next one. Congratulations, 12 minutes and 16 seconds was the duration of the overall battle as we eliminated all the red rages. And we should be advancing on to the next one. We did manage to get ourselves a total of, let's see how many resources, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we got about 13 rare items in total. That was a pretty decent harvest, not bad. Including 2 platinum materials, which is actually pretty good. We'll be keeping those. And the rest can go ahead and be donated, because that's what we try to go for. Always donate the other stuff. The platinums can stay though, that's perfectly fine. So again, I want to say a big thank you to Wave 1 for hanging out with us. But as you guys already know, every single wave will be consisting of those 3 rounds. And once we make it to the end and finish all 3, we'll be clearing out the room and starting up a new one. And as you guys already know, if there is a lobby available for PvP, we can play a PvP game. However, there has to be one pretty much already built up. And also, once we already have that set up, we'll be able to join it, and it'll be fantastic. So again, so big thank yous to you guys for hanging out with us. Pretty much I will be giving my little final waves over here as we advance onto the next one. So good job to all the peoples for representing good battles. It's pretty much time for me to head on out and start up a new lobby and kickstart some more adventures, as we always do, right? Just as good, just as good. Let's make it so. Good job, Wave 1, pushing forward onto the next battle, because that's what we try to go for. Oh gosh, alright man, happy Friday to all of those. I just woke up like from a nap earlier, so the feeling of waking up after a nap and having to do a prog. It's a very weird feeling. So we're gonna see if we could do a versus operations if there's any lobbies out there, and if there is one. Now again, this is for the PvP players, all right? This is not for people who just, you know, play only when I play. Don't do that. This is for the guys who do focus on PvP. I'm doing it for them, and we're gonna search for a lobby and stuff, because we're gonna rock and roll and make it happen. So if there is a lobby available, we'll join it. If not, we're getting back on co-op, because that's what we do. We're going to be advancing over here to this advanced search, and again, should there be any lobbies out there, we'll make it happen. And we got a few of them, so pretty much we got one of each. I guess we'll be selecting, let's select this one. This one's hiring. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll go for it, and we'll make it happen. We'll join that one and rock and roll and do what we can, right? Of course, let's do it. We got lobbies out there pretty much waiting. And starting off here, this is going to be wave 2, round 1. It is going to be a PvP game. Make sure you do have your PvP loadout and everything built up for it, because again, it's what we're going to try to push for and strive for awesomeness. Hopefully we can get some stuff out there and make it happen. So hello, how's it going? We're doing PvP. It's fantastic. And a little happy wave over here. So excited. Alright, let's go pretty much get our loadout built up and prepare ourselves for the battle ahead. We are going to be pretty much deploying onto several versus operations, and in this situation we want to try to go for some of this stuff. I didn't manage to select my loadout in time because these guys are wasting they're wasting no time to battle, so we're entering the fight as fast as possible. Oh boy. Let's make it a dandy one and continue on representing Steam, you know, the stuff. So bracing ourselves up over here, let's make it a lovely battle. Of course, this is going to be a 2-on-2, and for this particular battle is going to be a locate citizen, so we're going to have a lot of extra accessories running around and about. And so in this current situation, what you have to do is pretty much save the princesses, is capture the flag essentially, and then once the citizens are all pretty much taken to the RRU, you'll be able to win. First team to get 3 citizens brings victory to their panopticon. So we got to make sure that, you know, we do that, right? We'll see how it turns out. And yep, strive for the stars, man. You gotta strive for the stars. As we get ready to deploy, I will be selecting my accessory again. She has to be prepared with a proper loadout, so we're gonna give her the guns never tire. I kind of like that loadout for her. It does a nifty job. And or you know what actually will be good, actually the loadout for her will be good, will be the Nambubu. That's actually be a lot better. That's actually really good for interrupting and staggering enemies, so we'll try rolling with that sucker. It can cause some good chaos, and we'll be able to you know, advance with that stuff. So it's gonna be fantastic. Alright, so as we get ready to deploy on our awesome festive here, this is a beautiful Friday evening we're celebrating here. I hope you're all having a good one. Happy Friday to all, whether you're watching on any of the channels that you do. Could be Twitch or YouTube or just playing on PSN. Starting off here, this is wave 2, round 1. We'll be launching with some defensive boost right at the beginning of the fight, which is always imperative. Now I'm gonna be pretty much following. I'm gonna be sticking with the team here. Again, we're gonna have the AIs run the citizens. We do have one citizen available right here in this little area, and it's up to us to go ahead and dish out some attacks and pretty much you know, create some type of defensive perimeter as we advance for awesomeness. Right, we want to try to do that. And I think it's a good idea should I pick up the citizen and advance to the little shield generator, providing me some type of shield cover. And let's get the accessory to initiate counterattack, because that will be a good way for her to pretty much attack anybody and somewhat cause some kind of disarray out there in the field. But was taken out though, and there is so far, again, for this particular match, again, it doesn't really matter on dying, so you do have a limited pretty much respawns with this within this battle. so don't worry too much on that. And we got a little bit of activity here, going for some shots. I was able to take out about 2 enemies, however, not enough, as was taken out by one of the other opposition forces. Going in, actually receiving a resuscitative support here, which is good. And we got a lot of enemies here currently down, so we're going to try to bring back some of our teammates. It's always important to bring back the teams as possible, as many as possible. And was taken out midair. That was crazy. So let's keep pushing forward, as we got 1 citizen currently inbound, possibly might be making that touchdown. So we'll see how that would turn out. Again, I want to try to focus. Oh, I was trying to go in for an extra attack there, wasn't able to. And we still have a citizen pretty much inbound and landing. They should be making that spot there. Hopefully they will. And I'm back over here. Now anytime you are low in Willow, just attach yourself to these batteries and you'll have an instant recharge, which is really handy for these kind of scenarios. And almost there, but with the quick action of that easy Kate, was able to take me out. And we still have 1 citizen extremely close right to our base. I'm going to try to interrupt that. And taking them out, which is, again, 1 less citizen around that little area. And as long as our citizens stay close to this base area, that's going to be good for us. So we can definitely do our part and advance our troops towards victory. Let's get Barks. Alright, so we should be back right now. Sorry about that. We unfortunately had a blue screen of death. Thank you very much, PC Mustard Rice. But yeah, it tends to happen a couple of times. Anyways, congratulations to both factions making it happen. Pretty much the blue team taking the victory on this one. And overall, making it a fantastic battle. These guys represented to their greatest valor. And I gotta go ahead and start opening up all the windows again, so I'm not able to read the chat logs or anything at the moment because, again, computer got the blue screen of death. We're currently playing Freedom Wars PvP. If you're joining us right now, whether it be on the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel, I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. And yeah, it does, computer has a tendency of getting the blue screen of death once in a while, so unfortunately it is what it is. But hey, we're back and we continue on making it happen. It's an unfortunate predicament, but it does happen every once in a while. But anyways, good job to both factions. They did a really good job over there, putting up a defensive front line there. And so, my salutes to all of yous. Alright, so as we now return back over here into the battle, again, I want to say these matches are pretty much, we got Slasher joining. Slasher, this is for PvP players. I'm doing it for them. You're going to get massacred unless you're a sleeper account or something, then I don't know. But I make it very clear, like, if you guys will be playing these PvP games, this is not a casual game. This is gonna be for people who play a lot of PvP. They do their stuff. I'm not gonna do freaking, I don't want these guys turning into this freaking feeding frenzy. And yeah, don't do it. Alright, but we will be pretty much advancing on some more battles, of course. This is locate citizens, and in this particular match over here, we have to focus on pretty much taking on the bringing more citizens, right? This is what we do. This is one of the only reasons why I don't like doing PvP, because it's always like unbalanced, and I hope it doesn't turn out that way. I hope Slasher's a sleeper. Right, Slasher? Can you be a sleeper? Oh boy. Alright, let's do it. let's continue on making it happen as we keep on representing the good fight. Now, but Slash is cool, man. He's a big supporter in the stuff of the channel. But I make it very clear though that I try to make these matches, you know, for the PvP players. What happens is if I don't do it, all my viewers would join and they'll max out the lobby, and it'll be like, trust me, when we play PvP, like the viewers don't care because they're happy. They're gonna be like, hey, I'm getting screen time. Yeah. But what happens is that the whole night it's gonna be one-sided fights, and then at the same time it's like I'm gonna end up feeling like, you know, it's like, oh great, oh boy, you know, I don't want to be responsible for freaking, you know, like having people boost off my viewers and stuff. I don't want that in my hands. So that's what I'm telling you guys. We do the PvP and the co-ops. We got 2 days for it. Right, of course. Starting off over here, this is wave 2, round 2. We're in pretty much in the center of the battle, and we're gonna still continue focusing on enemies and stuff and princesses and all that jazz. We're gonna try to bring them back, and we do have one all the way over here yonder. We're gonna try to go for that one. Again, we're gonna start off with some defensive shielding boosts, which I do always forget to equip when making a tap in on these fights. Let's get ourselves also a little bit of adrenalines too, and charge up for a level 2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to build up a little bit of a shielding apparatus here, and have the teammates go ahead and do their magic. Hopefully the accessory can get here in time. What the heck? She's taking her sweet precious moments here. Oh, pa-cow. Gonna try to clear out as much as possible, and we'll be covering for a little bit of a band-aid, as it's imperative to do so. We got one enemy advancing, and whoop, trying to switch out and wasn't able to do so. Was taken out though, however, by the easy Katse, and we still have we got 2 enemies, actually 2 citizens currently close to our base. Let's see if we can try to get them over there in time. Hopefully that would be the main premise. Again, I also want to say, if you are starting off this game, don't focus too much on fighting as well. If you're kind of like one of the lower ranks, try to focus more on delivering the citizens, as you know, it could help a little bit more, right? It could do its job. So and what we're going to try to do is advance towards this little area. Was caught with him. What the heck? I got caught in the freaking snare trap. Easy. Oh boy. And taken out by one of the teammates over here. Actually, by one of the opposition forces. Again, so far, we still have we got 2 factions over here dishing it out. And we're trying to do whatever possible to eliminate enemies. We did manage to take one individual out. And let's get ready to advance to some band-aids, apparatuses, or whatnot. Like I said, for this type of fights, man, you have to really try to brace yourself for it. We have too many blue X's on the battlefield, and we're gonna have to try to resuscitate all these guys. So if you're starting off again and you don't have too much advancement, just recover people, get these guys back in the battle. Don't focus too much on actual combat, because just start playing support, because the team can definitely use it. And we got one straight ahead. Let's try to run for it. And was taken out by the easy Katses, and pretty much crazy stuff as the fight continues. We got 1 citizen currently inbound towards the enemy base, of course. And we're going to be spawning over here. The minute you spawn, instant death. And it's kind of like this wolf pack tactic. The whole team's very much separated. And we have 1 citizen currently trying to make it towards their area. And let's try to go with some easy Katse fires. And taken out in turn. So the fight continues to push forward over here. We still have one citizen inbound towards the enemy base. Everybody's pretty much on this side. Don't spawn over there. They're all gosh, it's freaking chaos of like spawn camping. So don't go on that side. It's chaos. Let's go focus a little bit on intercepting the following area here. And was able to apprehend one of the citizens and inbound towards the enemy base. I'm just keep running forward as my teammate is up ahead of me. She is able to go ahead and dish out a pretty good decent fight again, but at the moment it is a little bit, I mean, we are out, we're kind of outranked at the moment, so alright, we did manage to stop one of the citizens, and switching over to these Ikatse. And bought enough time to go ahead and get some cover here and save the citizen. However, was taken out in turn, and there's still one citizen available very close to the enemy base. Opposition forces did manage to get one citizen drop off, and it's our job to continue focusing a lot of attention on that area so they don't really advance very far with that particular citizen. Oh gosh, I wanted to use a shielding boost, but oh well, this is just as good, I guess. And what we're going to try to do is just go as far as possible from the target location. And hopefully we can kind of sway this. Again, this is like football. My main goal is I'm not even planning on staying alive. I just want to push as far as I can to get the football away from that area. Now so far, again, with about 40 seconds remaining on the clock, we still have one citizen approaching, and these guys still have the victory on this one. And they still have the lead at the moment, but we can very well try to clear this out. Now, I just noticed when you pick up the citizens, they actually speak, which is kind of interesting. And with about 12 seconds, 10 seconds remaining, will they be able to actually drop off that one citizen in time? I don't think they're going to be able to, but if they do, then heck, that's not bad. And congratulations to both factions. You did an incredible job holding out the lines. They did manage to get a 1-point victory, and we're off on to the next one. So not too shabby, not bad at all. Alright, but anyways, big shout outs to the individuals over here for hanging out and making a good fight. Pretty much for the red team, Takumi getting a 17-4, and pretty much Kikilio getting a 17-5, Adrian getting a 14-4, and we got Livera getting a 13-8, and Slasher getting a 4-16. Oh gosh, Slasher, what are you doing? Like I said, I'm already a handicap in this match. I would say right now, when I play PvP, I'm not doing my team a favor. When I get one of my viewers join me, oh boy, I say, I mean, I appreciate the support, man. I really do. I appreciate the support of my viewers and stuff, but I'm doing this for PvP players, so that's why we can get close matches. Because if not, then it's gonna be a big feeding frenzy. And if it's gonna turn out like that, I'm not gonna do it. That's why I'm always advising you guys, don't do it, don't join, because I want to try to get balanced matches. We do, you know, we do the co-ops on a lot of other days, but all right. But anyways, let's get ready to deploy on some more massacres, maybe, hopefully. And communication error has occurred. Oh look, the internet gourds, they decided the fate, and they said, hey, we're gonna try to retry again, but let's do it. So as we deploy onto another one, we're still currently in wave 2. We have one more match remaining for this, and after that we should be jumping onto either a co-op or versus, depending on how many lobbies are available. Again, this is for the PvP players. I advise it. I'm saying it over and over again. If you guys are my viewers that just play with me only when I'm playing, these matches are not recommended. They're highly not recommended, because again, they're for PvP players. So let's go ahead and do it and continue on good fights, right? So we're going to be searching for a lobby here, deploying onto some more adventures, and that's what we do. Honestly, I feel really bad by saying that, but I have to say it, because if not, then you know, my viewers are very, very supportive. And what I do appreciate about my viewers is that no matter what, I make a lobby, they show up, they're the first ones there, and I appreciate that. That's cool. But a lot of times what happens is when you guys show up, you join so fast, you'll lock out the other PvP players that want to join, and it causes an imbalance for PvP. And we're trying to do like some decent PvP matches. So we want to give a chance for the other people to join and stuff. And even though they're very small matches, like 2-on-2s and stuff like that, you know, it's fine. But when we take on some, you know, bigger matches and stuff like that, that's what we try to be very careful with. But A Slasher, man, I love you to death, bro. You're an awesome fighter. You're an awesome combatant. You're a great compatriot. But I have to lay the line there, man. I'm doing this for these guys, because as one of the big feedbacks that I received is that unfortunately the charisma of my viewers are very strong, and it's tough for you know, it's tough for the PvP players to combat it in a way. When it comes to joining lobbies, PvP players don't join lobbies as fast as my viewers do. That's the crazy thing. It's interesting how that works. They may beat you on the battlefield, but they'll never beat you in joining lobbies. Oh gosh. Anyways, it is what it is. But good games anyway. These guys did a good job though. Congratulations to blue team on the last one, or red team. I'm not sure what color we were. But it was one of the two. Both of them did great. And you're all fantastic. So let's get ready to continue on making a fantastic battle. Now we'll be joining another lobby. Again, I'm just gonna join this one over here for now, because I want to finish this wave 2, and I'm gonna do this lobby with Lavira. So once we finish this, then we're gonna be jumping onto another one. If you got a PvP lobby up and you're a PvP player, again, this is for the PvP communities, for these guys. I appreciate my viewers. I have to say that so many times. I almost sound like a broken record. But you know, the thing is for these guys. We have a Tuesday for co-op already, you know. Give a chance for these guys to get some good matches. Because unfortunately, man, I felt bad because I was like hosting I was hosting a feeding frenzy, and it was like a lot of players that would join, and like I said, man, if you're very avid and active on PvP, this is gonna be for you guys. We'll do it like that. So, but anyways, continue pushing forward. Let's see what else we have as we make it happen, representing this grand festivity of this beautiful celebration, which is Friday's Freedom Wars event. You guys have done a fantastic job at bringing in some good energy to welcome in the beautiful weekend. Yes, it is the weekend, and we will push forward and we would make it happen, right? That's good. So we're trying to go for that. You know, when we say star, I say star players as in, you know, so you guys know what what these guys are doing. But I say, you know, and I'm technically talking about PvP players, people that have been playing PvP for years. I mean, they literally live on PvP. They're the ones that you turn on the channel and you see PvP, like they're gonna be there. They're like an everyday PvP player. These are the ones I'm talking about. Not the ones that play PvP only when I live stream. That's not a PvP player. I'm not a PvP player because I only play PvP just because I'm the camera guy. I'm doing this for the PvP community. I'm not one. I'm actually a handicap for my team. So if I have one of my viewers join, that's even gonna make it even harder for them. So they're gonna have to like do double work. Because the thing, unfortunately for me, and one of the reasons why I don't do competitive stuff is because I am multitasking, and it's not fair to the other players that are putting it their 100% in the game. I can't do that. I have to be concerned about the stream, the channel, the computer, the commentating and stuff, and then have to be playing. So I'm doing too much at once, and I have pretty much a lot of divided attention. And to be a PvP player, you have to have undivided attention, even to the point where you have to be communicating with your teammates. See, I can't communicate. I can barely keep up with my comment section, let alone communicate with these guys. So you can already know the extent of my handicap when I'm playing this. So I'm not really doing my team any justice already. But anyways, I try to do what they can, and we represent for the good fight, right? Hopefully we'll make it happen. So we're bracing ourselves onto wave 2 round 3. This is the final round where we'll be rescuing some more princesses. Of course, we gotta keep it Disney, and our kingdom is our Panopticon. So who wants to be Mickey Mouse? I think that's pretty much Percy Propo. So don't disappoint the bear, or the mouse in this case, because we're going to be saving Disney princesses. Come on, let's do it. Starting off with some defensive shielding boosts is always an utmost of imperative duty upon everyone and all the citizens out there. Again, we're going to also get ourselves a nice little initiate counterattack right here, so that way we can clear out the area. And we're also going to provide some type of, actually no, we did manage to get ourselves, oh, we got the enemy, one current teammate down. I will be resuscitating them. And never mind, the operation has been cancelled, so the host, oh gosh, too much chaos. What the freaking hell? So we had a disconnection, unfortunately. That doesn't count as a wave 2 round 3. The match just started. Alright, the imperative duty of charging your Vitas, right? You gotta charge your Vita, keep your Vita charged. That's why I check my batteries, man. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check my battery. I'm charging my controller right now. I'm playing on the PlayStation TV, so my system can't die. However, my controller can, and that sucks. You really don't want to have that going on. So happy Friday to all the people joining us. We do got space. I think we're gonna try to get Kamaji back over here, and Kamaji's Vita exploded. Yeah, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens over. Hopefully we can get Kamaji back over here, and it is what it is. But yep, Kamaji says, "Oh shit, my Vita died." My bad. I told you. I told everybody. I'm always checking my battery. Actually, at the beginning of the fight, when we started off, I checked my battery life just to make sure it was good, because I figured, I'm like, we'll probably be joining into PvP maybe later, so let me make sure my battery's up and running. Right? Of course. Controller dying during raid. You know, that would suck, right? Who had their controller die on them, or on their Vita when they're like in the middle of something crazy? That's not, oh man, that sucks. But anyways, as we got everything set up over here and we're making it a fantastic battle, let's represent some more pretty much stuff over here. I'm not sure who's Bankai. I'm hoping that person is a different account user, because there's a lot of PvP players who like making a new account, and you know, they kind of like, they're like sleepers, so you know, their ranks are very low. I don't know if that's one of those or that's actually one of my viewers, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's gosh, I think I have a hunch who it is. Oh no. Anyways, as we continue on making it happen, he's doing the little happy wave. So he's definitely a viewer that's gonna PvP players don't really do that. So I know this is gosh, this is an attempt of screen time. Stop it. Oh man. All right. Who's the yep. I'm gonna regulate this match. I'm the host, right? Sorry about that, man. We gotta. This is for PvP players, man. I keep saying that. Stop trying to freaking hunt for screen time. Stop it. Oh man. All right. So what we're going to do is, I already said it, man. I explained it. I explained it lots of times, man. You have me sounding like a broken record. This is why this is why I hate doing PvP, because I gotta be the bad guy. And yeah, so this is what we're going to do. So we're gonna go all the way over here. Unfortunately, look who it is. Oh gosh. All right. So I figured. Gosh, stop it. Freaking. I warn you. I tell you guys hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. This is. I don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't make me the bad guy. And then they're gonna go on and freaking. They're gonna, bro, why'd you kick me? Oh my gosh, I'm such a victim. I'm like, I'm doing this for the PvP players, bro. Give them a chance to freaking PvP in peace, my friends. Do it. Let it happen. Let it happen. All right, there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, you know. No, it's funny too, bro. I always it happens to me so much, and then in social media they're gonna be posting on there like, "Oh, I got kicked." I mean, that's not just one it's several different people that do it. I mean, back in PlayStation Home, I hate. That's why I hate moderating. Like, I hate moderating, because every time you moderate, like, you're the bad guy, and then you don't hear the end of it, and it's crazy. There's one guy who doesn't stop. Like, I moderated him back in like 2013 or something. I don't remember. 2013, 2012. I don't even remember. But I had to moderate him because, you know, again, he's like, why'd you do this? I'm like, well, you know, you have to. You gotta do stuff. You gotta, you know, make room. And then you explain it to them and they don't listen and they keep on saying, oh no, I'm a victim. It sucks. Alright, let's go wait for challenge. Let's make it happen here as we're about to deploy onto the next one. And let's go ahead and rock and roll. So let's do it. We're gonna do a slogan here. Well, we have a slogan. Alright, let's do a slogan. Let's go ahead and pretty much base this off of, gosh dang it, I can't even type. But yeah. This is the last one for wave 2. By the way, I'll be joining another lobby. And again, this is for PvP players. Alright, I'm gonna have to say 1,000 quadrillion times. It's for PvP players only. Alright, because there's a problem. What happens is that there's a lot of my viewers who are co-op players would join, and it makes one-sided matches. We don't want that. No, we want to try to make balanced matches. You guys would take up spaces, preventing other people from wanting to join and giving them the opportunity. If you wanna be a PvP player, play PvP like crazy. Level your weapons like crazy. Train like crazy, and then you can be in the PvP stuff. Right, there you go. Again, I'm already a handicap for these guys. If I have other co-op players join, you're gonna make it even harder for them, and I don't want to do that. Kamanji's nice enough to make a lobby over here. I want to try to make it fair for her. I want to make it fair for the other players who are looking for some decent matches. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have to say it. I hope you understand from the bottom of my heart. I got nothing against yous, but I'm doing it for these guys. All right. Unfortunately, the only reason why you have to do it is because PvP doesn't have a matchmaking. Which matchmaking is, it selects people based off their, you know, ranks. Like, unfortunately, what happens, you know, like Killzone Mercenary, it throws everybody randomly together, so you can't make like it automatically balances out. Most of the games in Killzone Mercenary are already balanced. Of course you're gonna get a couple of games that are imbalanced, but it's rare when it's like 1 out of like 10 games that happens. And Freedom War is a different case. Freedom War is like, you have to build your teams and you have to build them wisely. Select your characters, because these are the matches that count. Anyways, let's see what else. I love when people say that they play PvP, but then they're like, you know, they got the struggles in the battles, and they get the lots of deaths. Nah, man, I'm doing it for these. This is why I hate moderating. This is why I don't want to do it. Guys, do you understand? Do you understand my suffering, my pain that I have to go through? It's a lot of effort just to talk to like 2 people or maybe 1 person and have them understand why I do this. I just rather like not do it entirely, because I just don't want to be that guy. You know, and people ask me, why don't you put moderators on my channel? Because people get mad at the moderators and then they hold it against me. So I don't have any moderator on my channel. Oh gosh, it's crazy. The internet doesn't stop. Alright, let's do it. Let's deploy on to the next one and make it a fantastic battle as we represent some more glorious combat at the end. Right? Of course. We do what we can and continue on making it happen. Yes. But yeah, okay, gosh. I hope they fix that in Freedom Wars in the future. I want them to, like, you know, do like a matchmaking based off of KDRs. That would be smart. That would be great. Like, and then you can't choose the lobbies. Like, when you join a lobby, it will automatically like balance you out. And it, you know, like what Killzone used to do. KZ2, if there's a player that's too strong, it would shove him on the other team. It would just slide him onto the other team instead. It would do that. That I like that. That was smart. It would divide people and stuff. So unless you're fighting within a group or something, but like, you know, games that would do that, if you're too strong, they'll like slide you on the other side. Or if somebody else joins that's way too strong, then they'll slide somebody else at random. It will like automatically shift everybody based off KDR, not rank. That's smart. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Man, the game developers gotta take notes, man. They gotta take notes. And then once you do that, then anybody can play. It doesn't matter who the heck you put in your team. You know, no matter what, the game will automatically just balance out everybody by numbers. But no, but sometimes KDR don't really mean anything. Sometimes there are people who have like crazy death, but they win because they do all the objectives. You know, those are objective players, which they're good. But unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't really play it out in these particular matches. It is what it is. But let's get ready to continue on making it happen as we deploy or prepare to deploy onto the next one. We're trying to make it. We try to survive, and hopefully we can. Right? Of course. Anyways, happy Friday to all the people joining us. I can't wish that enough. Unfortunately, we'd had a disconnection earlier with the blue screen of death. That always happens to me on Friday. Always on this stream. It happens to me so much. I cannot fathom it why, but it does. Oh no. But hey, you know, we try to do whatever is possible, and we try to survive. And then, you know, sometimes we can. But we're here though, and that's what matters. And then we gotta wait. Because that's how, you know, when you wait in a PvP game, the situation of the wait thing is because when you're playing these games, you're having, here's the situation. You have other teams that are fighting other people, and then they try to, oh wait a second, do you want to rejoin? Hold on, let's stop the wait. I think we have one person that wants to rejoin. There you go. Alright, so if you want to rejoin, go ahead and make it happen. I think that was Megzurk, right? Naren? Megzurk, you PvP player? I think so. I can't remember. Alright, the PvP people, let me know who's a PvP player. You guys pick and tell me. You're gonna be the you'll be Judgment Day upon the players here. I don't know who's who. So you tell me who's you tell me what's up. All right, so Yuna's asking, should I rejoin? You can. I don't know. You should rejoin if you want. I'm not too sure what you mean by that. If you rejoin or if you don't rejoin. I mean, you're already here. Why do you need to rejoin? Oh, I think her connection is really crummy. If you want to, we're on wait right now. Xeric says I have 3. Okay, so no, you're already another team. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we should just go on wait then. You know, if you want to rejoin to see if your connection can get any better, I mean, that's up to you. Okay, now the boss lady has spoken. Let's go on wait. But the star rank is the that's the commander for the moment, so let's do it. Aye aye, commander. Let's do it, comrade. Alright, we're going on wait now. So this is the team. We're about to rock and roll and continue on good fights because, you know, it's PvP. Oh boy, prepare for yourself because it's crazy. We've got the connection going and we should be making it happen. We got people joining us over here. Rex is saying, hey, Six. Hey to you too, man. How's it going? Happy Friday to you, good sir. I hope you're having a fantastic one and thank you for joining on this lovely event. Yes. I gotta say, man, PvP gets crazy. We'll see what's happening. Let's see, matching failed. Stand by for another challenger. Oh gosh, the freaking internet gourds. They're not having it tonight. Let's do it. Ronald McDonald with this freaking internet. He's going ham at the moment. He's like spiting all the internet routers. He's like, yo, game over for you. We're freaking screaming and throwing hamburgers all over the place. Don't mess with that Ronald McDonald. You know, it'd be funny somebody makes a Ronald McDonald on Freedom Wars and then they call him Mac Wi-Fi. That would be the greatest thing ever. Watch out for Mac Wi-Fi. Oh man. Dude, that's awesome. I want to see that. I want to see that. If somebody does that on my stream, I'm gonna laugh like there's no tomorrow. Alright, let's prepare ourselves as we get ready to deploy onto the next one. Hopefully we connect. I mean, it's connecting right now. I can't guarantee anything, so if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, look at that. Oh gosh, I think you know, if you want to try to rejoin, it could be your NAT type is conflicting with somebody else. Bro, we're connecting like crazy on and off. I think we're gonna launch. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I hear the little dialing tone. That's a good sign. Stop the wait. Okay, I'll try to stop the wait right now, if it lets me, because it's automatically connecting me in. Oh gosh, it's crazy. It tries to do its thing, but yeah, welcome to Freedom Wars PvP, where the connections. Ah, stop the wait. There you go. Oh my gosh. All right, I did it. Oh man, I'm lagging like crazy. I'm like turning the camera angle and it's overturning like severely. That's bad. It's not good. Yeah, Una, try to rejoin and see if your connection gets better, because I think you're having that type conflictions with another player. It could be that. So anyways, as we continue on the good old wait, trying to do what we can. We're about to represent with some more battles as we celebrate this lovely Friday evening. And we got PvP players representing tonight, so we'll be doing some PvP. Now, again, for the Fridays, I like to do a little bit of a mix-up. You know, we play co-op, we start off, and if there's people who have PvP lobbies up, then we'll join it. Again, I have to always advise everybody. The reason why I do these PvP events is, you know, it's for these guys. I've been supporting for a while, and we want to try to get some balanced matches. There's people that want to join anyways. And I tell you, I have to try to say, I'm like, hey, we try to represent the PvP players. And it's like, oh, but I play PvP. I play PvP too. That don't make me a PvP player. You gotta. I'm talking about PvP as a religion. That kind of PvP player. The stuff that people like. They wake up in the morning. They don't. Man, they play one game for like 10 minutes and then they go back to PvP. PvP is their go-to. Right, okay, I gotta say it like that so I can really filter it out and make it nice and clear. Yes, it's crazy. Alright, there you go, we got good connection. Let's get ready to deploy onto the next one. This is wave 2 of round 3, the final round for this wave. Hopefully we will connect, and you know, when we make it happen, we'll be good. You know, we'll be representing, and it'll be fantastic night because it's a Friday night. So you know, we gotta do our best, and after that we'll be able to enjoy the weekend to the best of our capabilities. All right, brace yourselves. Oh boy, I can't wait. All right, so hopefully we can get ourselves connected now. We do have a more stable connection, so maybe this will be the moment that we were waiting for. And then we can kind of do our thing here, right? So let's see what goes down. But anyways, It's actually pretty good that I'm the host. We got full bars. Look at that. That's good, man. You know. Yeah, I represent. So hopefully we should try to do what we can here and yeah, we have to survive. Yeah, sometimes, you know, depending on your region and stuff like that, you can be at low bars and whatnot. You gotta sit really close to your router and stuff. So we're trying to connect. We're getting a lot of matchmaking fails, so I don't know, hopefully we can get a game in. If we can't get any games in, and then I guess we go back to co-op. I don't want to say that, but I mean the show must go on. But we got to try to do what we can. I'll give it more chances though. I'll be lenient. But later on in the future, what I will be doing is we're gonna be renewing the roster. I know that Freedom Wars has 2 days on this on the weekly roster. And we got 1 day for co-op, which is Tuesday, and then we got Friday, which is kind of like the wild card. Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's a Freedom Fridays, free for you to decide what happens, and we do what we can. But you know, we try to represent and stuff. So hopefully we can make it happen over here. Slasher here says, if you want to join me in co-op 6, any other players can join too. That's cool, man. Thanks for the invite. Nah, by the way, Slasher, man, I appreciate your and I appreciate all you guys wanting to join these events too, and thank you, by the way. But I dedicate these matches for the PvP guys. I want to try to give it to them, because unfortunately, one of the like I listen to constructive criticism. And what I've heard a lot from the PvP players is that it's tough to join the PvP matches due to the reason that you know, they can't keep up with your active. Like, you're you guys. That's a good thing. You guys are very active. That's not a bad thing. But when you join lobbies, bro, you start maxing out those lobbies and nobody can join. Like, they're all locked out. Other times too is that they you know, they say communication is a very big thing. They also brought it to my attention. It is a handicap for me to play PvP because I can't communicate with other players due to the fact that I'm commentating. You know, if I'm commentating and stuff, I can't go into a chat room or anything because I'm doing this. So it's unfair for the team for me to be in their team. So that's one of the things I do say. So I warn a person who is a PvP player, if I'm joining, you know, I'm not going to be able to communicate with them. Now it's even harder on them when my viewers that don't really play PvP as much, or they, you know, or should they say they do play PvP. But you know, it's going to be tough on them. All right, you get what I mean? You get what I mean? You get what I'm trying to tell you? Yeah. Work with me, peoples. Work with me. Alright, Renegade in here says 6 axes, let someone else host. Alright, it could be me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna let somebody else host because we're gonna try that out. Unfortunately, it's we're gonna try something else. So we're gonna have Livara make a lobby and we're gonna join it. So I want to say a big thank you. This is still wave 2 round 3, by the way. This is the biggest effort to launch into this wave, so we're gonna try to do the same team here. I'm gonna try to join Kamanji, and then once I join her, we'll be able to, you know, hopefully we'll be able to launch onto the next one. Because when she's the hostess with the mostest, man, we get those matches going. I'll tell you that much right now, so that's a good thing. All right, let's deploy here on Versus Operations. Of course, if you're tuning in right now, we're currently playing Freedom Wars PvP, a dedicated event that we like to make happen for Freedom Wars every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. However, it's more of a wild card scenario where, depending on the situation of the stuff, you know, we'll be either play co-op or PvP, depending. So in this case, we're playing PvP because we got the peoples to do it. So never mind, we're gonna search for a room, and as we do this, we're going to advanced search, limited, no restrictions whatsoever. And Bacan, there it is. So here it is. We're making it a fantastic one, and I am here. So Livera, let's make it a lovely fight as we deploy onto some more awesomeness. Rexu says McFlurry. Yes. I haven't had a McFlurry in years. Oh my gosh. You just made me hungry. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go to Mickey D's tonight then. Oh man, I can't wait. Bro. Yo, but I'm dead serious about that avatar, man. Freaking Mech Wi-Fi. Chicken Mech Wi-Fi. Oh gosh. Alright, let's do it. Let's deploy some more battles as we're currently now on wait. Rock and roll. Where's my accessory? Let's get my accessory over here. It's not this. I gotta get the accessory in the picture, so let's go. Everybody. Yona's gonna stand right next to Kamanji. There you go. Let's do it. PvP time. PvP. Gosh. Alright. So here's to a good battle ahead. Make sure you guys have your proper gear. Now I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over to. I'm gonna have my accessory go for. Ah, gosh, nope. I was gonna switch over from the Nambubu to the this other weapon. That weapon's pretty fun to use. However, there's another one that I do enjoy using just as much. And I gotta say that Easy Wolf, man, that sucker. That weapon's fun to use. Especially you put that sucker on an accessory and that thing starts shooting stuff up. I mean, it starts shooting stuff up afterwards. Alright, let's do it. So, Takumi over here says, good game. Good game to you too. Man, all of you guys, man. Good game to you guys. Like I said, man, we're taking on some big number ranks here, man. So, prepare yourself for the battle ahead. You know, I want to try to, you know, bring justice to, you know, PvP. At least a little bit. At least in, you know, not one-sided fights. I want to try to bring in some good fights. And we try to make it happen, you know. We do what we can. So prepare yourself for some good old combat. We're gonna get our accessories lined up here. I guess I think this is a citizen reclamation. I could be wrong. Either way, let's go ahead and put guns number tire. And then for me, let's go ahead and change out the current loadout and let's put in. What is this? This has an Easy Wolf, Bat Ratch. Oh my gosh, let's try it. You want to use that? I need those are all slow weapons. That's not really good. I used it last time and I didn't really like the way 2 auto cannons is actually a bad idea in PvP. We'll just go with Assault 6VP. We'll use that. That one does all right. So, alright, prepare yourselves for more battles ahead as we're celebrating this magnificent Friday evening. We're getting ready to deploy onto Wave 2, Round 3. This is the final round, mind you. So after that, I will be joining another lobby. So if you have a lobby up and you're a PvP player, okay, I don't call myself a PvP player. Alright, so if gosh, I'm telling you right now, man, if you play PvP just as much as I do, I don't consider you PvP. I don't do it. I'm sorry. I don't consider it. Let's make it happen. Deploying. Gosh, these guys are all lined up funny. That's cool though. We're starting off here. This is Wave 2, Round 3. Making it happen. Starting off as a defensive shielding boost. Again, this is Team Deathmatch. This is where it counts. Leave the accessory. Bro, do get the accessories over here. They're not even drawing their weapons. That is so weird. This is literally gonna be a 3 or 6-on-6, 3-on-3. Technically with the you know, with the accessories and stuff, you know, every person counts as 2. So let's prepare ourselves, get ourselves a little defensive shielding boost right over here at this container of awesomeness. And right there, that's what I'm talking about. So now we can stand right there and we can shoot out our bullets. We got the individual. All he wants to do is sword knife battles. Whoa. Oh gosh, one of our teammates currently down. We tried to revive him to the best of our capabilities again. And these guys advancing forward. Oh, initiate counterattacks. We got one individual getting very close to us. However, I'm bringing back our accessory and I'm about to run out of willow. I have like no willow left, literally. So anytime that does happen, just go to one of these little recharging stations and plug in your iPod and your Ibarra will be good as new. Let's also get a little band-aid and equip ourselves a little bit of an adrenaline to add some extra awesomeness. Our accessory is currently down yet again. Don't worry about that. We'll bring him back onto the battlefield. And, oh gosh. Whoop. So apparently someone's a Henkaku user. Oh my gosh. Watch out! Yeah, don't use again, please don't use Henkaku on here. For the love of Percy Propo. Henkaku is, I mean, it's kind of interesting on what it does. However, for multiplayer stuff, yeah, man, that is not, it's not the greatest. I wouldn't say though. I wouldn't say so. But either way, let's keep on pushing forward and make it a whatever kind of fight we can make it. Oh gosh. Oh no, no more Ibarra left. Oh, switch over. Izikaze, do it. You can do it. And the band-aid has been deployed. And there you go. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get ourselves a little bit of band-aids kicking in. I'm being shot from, I don't even know where. Oh, there it is, from behind. And the fight keeps pushing forward. We do have one enemy at the back section. And so far right now, current score at the moment is 27-29. Red team with a few point lead. So it's not bad. One individual advancing over there, retreating. Possibly going for a revival of bullets, or actually health. I'm sorry. But there it is. One of our teammates currently down. Try to resuscitate them. Oh no, it was too late. Let's try to take some cover. With another acquisition of bullets going on. And, well, I survived this one, so not bad. But I did manage to be taken out, though, by the SR-44. Current score right now is still, actually, it's 25-29. Our team not doing too much of a good job. But we're trying to stay alive to the best of capabilities. Like I said, it's really crazy when, how much of a difference they could make when, you have to really, really try. Now, when you do take out one of the, teammates, you gotta try to always you gotta try your best to I'm not sure if I'm being resuscitated here or what the heck's going on, but I was taken out, and again big lead by the opposition. And trying to take a little bit cover here so I can get a band-aid, but was taken out in turn. Current score right now is 21-29. We'll be going at 20-29, may possibly do so. And one of our teammates here opening up with a dull ring, Shazkalan, I like to call it. It's so crazy the minute I take out whoa. And was able to use the little particular weapon here to do the job. And Bicaro, not bad. So far right now, a big lead by the opposition forces by 11 points. And the fight still continuing to ensue. And so far right now, not doing too good on our side. My accessory all the way over here. Let's try to focus our teammates here to do whatever is possible. And the fight has turned into a handicap match at the moment. Oh gosh. Staying clear out of the way. Accessory making a tap in with that attack there, so not bad. Again, be very, very careful with the with these ongoing weapons. Accessory going pretty much ham. You can do it, Yona! I believe in you! This ring going in there with that auto cannon. Fantastic. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm trying to get that one kill right before anything else. I'm getting out of the way, but was taken out by the adult ring. And our current score right now is 15-28. Did manage to take out about 2 of them. Again, these guys doing an incredible job at resuscitating their team. And it's I mean, they're trying to stay alive here. But it's a handicap match at the moment. So it's literally, I'm gonna say it's 1 versus 2. I don't count as, or maybe 1.5. I count as like half a player because my attention span is like literally not doing our team any justice. Current score right now is 14-28 as the fight continues to progress. I'm going to spawn all the way over here, so like that way I can try to have a little bit of breathing space. And and taken out instantly by a crowd of bad guys everywhere. So let's see what we have. So yeah, we got about so it's just 2 red dots on the field right now. One red dot. Spawn over here. Oh. I'm attached to the darn battery. Oh no, that one's not. That's a dead battery. Oh gosh, I'm dead. I was trying to attach myself on the little willow apparatus dispenser thing, but unfortunately it wasn't. It was off, and it didn't give me my provided willow energy. Unfortunately, 30 seconds remaining on the clock as the fight is reaching its close. Current score right now is 9-25. A tremendous lead by the red team at the moment. And we're going to try to do whatever possible to help speed this up, and try to fall back a little bit. Gosh, no, do it! Bro, freaking fire a weapon already, woman! Oh my gosh, 3 seconds already for his 2 seconds, and pretty much game. Congratulations, red team taking the victory on this one as we get ready to deploy onto the next one. Not bad. Good job for wave 2. You guys did a memorable job on the battlefield. And yeah, this is what you got to do. As Rexu says, 6, don't rush without an ally. Yeah, I know, it's my habit. I tend to forget about what's going on. It sucks. Anyways, good job to everybody here holding on the battlefield for the first place in the red team. Kikilio getting a 9-9, followed by Takumi getting a 9-12, Adrian getting an 8-2, Livara actually scoring the highest with a 6-12. Actually, a 12-6, and anyways, the rest is history. Good job to all of you guys representing the battles on the war zone. Congratulations. We're advancing on to the next one. Do you guys see what I mean about me being a handicap and stuff? I hope you guys understand the viewers when I have to regulate and I have to like try to balance out the matches and take somebody out. You know. It's not my thing to do. I don't like doing it, but you know, these matches, like I said, they get intense, and we're looking for the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and so that's what we try to do here. So when I say I'm gonna do PvP matches, you know, we try to make it happen. Again, big thank you to Yuna and also Livara for representing over here, aka Kamanji. Big thank you to Kamanji for hosting a lobby over here, because again, PvP players making these lobbies are the reasons why they happen, right? Because we can do it. So let's go make it a fantastic battle. We will be pretty much returning back into the cell and looking for a new lobby to join. If there's another PvP lobby available, we can join that, or we can return back into co-op, depending on what you guys are looking forward to. We can make it happen. Tonight is your night, so go ahead and prepare yourself and make it so. So we're going to check on for a versus operations to start off with first. If there's nothing really available, we'll jump back into co-op and prepare ourselves some more epic, awesome contribution missions. The night is still semi-young. I mean, we have about 14 minutes left of broadcast, unfortunately. But we're going to try to see if there is anything else left. We can, you know, we'll do a, we'll try to get like at least a, one game in or something. Because 15 minutes is not too much for PvP, but we'll see what's available. And here it is. As we make it happen, we're going to join in Takumi's room as we continue on representing the fantastic battle ahead. It's Freedom Wars PvP, or the PvP portion of Freedom Wars. It's all included under one game, all under one house. So cool, huh? And then after that, you can go get yourself a McFlurry, because you gotta represent, right? Oh, of course you do. Happy Friday again to all of those. I hope you are enjoying it, because these guys make you happy. They did really good last round, man. Good job. Give these guys a round of applause. Round of applause for the people. Hello. And welcome to house. Yes, we made it to house. It's beautiful house. And who else is over here? So we got Takumi. This is the room of Takumi. Thank you so much for hosting the lobby. Good game last round. You guys did a fantastic battle. There's Adrian over here. This guy's a beast. Watch out for him. and then we got everybody else making it happen. All right, so let's do it. Let's get some battles going, and continue on the vast contributions. Our Panopticon is counting on many of yous, right? And we're going to go out there and kick some shaz, because that the shaz kicking is what sinners do best. And we're gonna rep our Panopticon, depending whatever Panopticon you're from. Go rep it, rep it full flying colors, and that way everybody will be all like, oh heck yeah, hoorah! All right, let's do it. But yeah, like I said, man, it's crazy stuff, man. It's crazy stuff. But anyway, I always do say, man, I hope you guys understand my struggle. Yeah, man, I feel bad, dude. I can't stop saying that. But I do. I truly do. If it's up to me, man, if it were me, bro, I would love. I wish, if they ever make like another Freedom Wars, that they would make like the lobbies. It's kind of like a traditional FPS or like a traditional online game. When you join a game, it just throws you in a room with random people, and it kind of just auto sorts it for you, as in not by rank. I mean, they should do like a statistical kind of thing. They go by rank, and then they go by KDR, and they go by like overall experience, and they would kind of like shift one player to the other side depending on that. Just automatically do it in just one big lobby. And this one here is multiple lobbies, so you can it's gonna be it's gonna be a very colorful matchup. Like I said, you're gonna have like the golds, and then you're gonna have the bronze, and then you're gonna have the silvers. And about this game, the matchmaking cap is very narrow. Like literally, when you make it to like level 13, right, or 4, if you make it to level 13, rank 13, it automatically pairs you up with star ranks. It can't do that. If you put and they need to boost that sucker a lot higher than 13, man. 13 is, I would say like the norm is like, I don't know, like friggin', when you're 14 or like 15, that's like, no, 15 is like, no, for me it's like the norm. For me is like friggin' 19 is I don't know, man. It's crazy. No, either way, these guys do good. I honestly, these numbers, I don't believe them at all, because it's not about the number, it's the experience. It's just how much you've been playing. Because bro, I've taken on people that were like level 8, and they would clean the floor out of everybody. But those are usually like people who make like a brand new account just to go on PvP and be a sleeper on there. I remember doing that in Killzone. I'll make like a different account, and the Killzone actually separated the new guys from the other dudes. And oh gosh, this is gonna be a samurai battle. Oh no. Alright, this is crazy. This is the stuff that I tell you about that sometimes happens. I kind of wish that they would do a thing too, is like, I think you're able to choose the room. When you go on wait, you can't choose the room, but you can just find a room out there and you can just pick it. But what happens is when somebody else goes on wait, it will automatically match him up with somebody else who's on wait too. So they gotta fix that. Those are things that can help, improve Freedom. Okay, so this is Locate Citizen. You know what I'm gonna do? At least this is more of a casual. Locate Citizen matches are a little bit more casual pace, so let me be the guinea pig and run the citizens. I'll do it. For this particular match, again, it's this one here is more chill. The crazy ones are the team deathmatch. That's the one you gotta watch out for. And prepare yourself. That's crazy. Brave Rabbit says, how do I play? Can you help me level my weapons? Oh my gosh. If anything, you can help me level mine. How's that sound? Alright. Oh, by the way, I made my Easy Wolf. Remember the last time I made him an Easy Wolf, and then you were typing 100 billion times in the comment section that, no, that's not the right one. And I made it anyways. I told you, man, attention deficit disorder is a real thing. I do not see things. Like, you would type it right in my face. I don't see it. My attention span sucks. It's terrible. That's why I'm the worst. I'm not the greatest team. Like, man, if you put me on your team, I am sorry. I apologize right now to everybody on the team. Because, man, I'm gonna... Oh, boy. There's gonna be times you're dead right in front of me. I'm not even gonna see you. Like, it happens to me sometimes. It sucks. It's a real thing. My teachers used to always like yell at me like, oh, you're faking it. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, it's like, oh, my teachers be like, oh, you only have it when it's convenient for you. I'm like, no, it happens when I freaking play video games too, and like the things I like doing. It's a struggle. All right, so Takumi says no bullying. No, it's exactly. It's samurai time. You gotta have the honor of a samurai. Starting off here with some shielding boost, level 2, defending little accessory person, and pick down right here. Oh, there you go. No. My gosh, I'm being hit with the freaking spear attack of destruction. Alright, let's go. Let's give these guys a little bit of a chance. I'm going to focus on this individual and see how far they can get with the Agash being shot at and was taken out by opposition forces. Congratulations to these guys for making it a good fight. Now I'm going to have these dudes initiate target enemy gunners, and the citizen almost made it past the little garage door thing. But I made it happen. I did manage to pick up the princess, and I'm advancing onto the Magic Kingdom, which is our Panopticon. Let's drop off the. We actually did get one drop off already. Congratulations, the blue team. Second citizen currently inbound towards the direction of the RRU, and we got more. You got the Niona right following right behind. She is super loyal. She's the most loyal Pokemon in all of the Kanto region. Hoorah! Alright, so let's advance over here and see what we have. Let's go make it happen and deliver this guy. Again, we have about 6 minutes left to broadcast, so let's see if we can try to wrap this up quick so we can get another matchup in. And currently being shot by individual quick fires, SR44 taking the hit. And pretty much, Niona, what are you doing? Take citizens. Forget about me. It's too late for me. You can be the hero. You can totally be the hero. I believe the hero that everyone believes in. Come on, you can make it happen. Adrian advancing forward with one of the citizens as well, as we're about to wrap up this fight, and we'll be able to have enough time for another PvP match. So good job. Ooh. Let's make it happen. Continue delivering the shots and wrap up the battle. I'm shooting like crazy. I'm shooting like a madman and hitting nothing. Alright, anyways, congratulations, blue team taking the victory on this one, as everybody did their part, representing their Panopticon, and we should be advancing on to the next one. I had died 2 times. Oh boy, there it is. Good job to Mr. Adrian coming in for the first place with the 2 citizen carry. We also got Takumi getting a 5-0, and Kikilo getting a 3-1. Revenge coming in first place for the red team with a 2-3, followed by Eddie with a 1-1. These guys did better than me. Yes! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Prepare yourself onto the next battle as we're about to go on wait. And we only about 5 minutes left to broadcast, so let's make it happen. Let's make it rich. Let's make it memorable. Because it's a Friday. And we're trying to make it the best Friday possible on the front lines of history. It's Freedom Wars. And that's our main imperative goal. Wow, this is like the closest of the close-ups you can get. Hello! Alright, that's pretty cool though. Ooh, you can see a detail. He's super detailed and stuff. That's cool. Alright, anyways. As we continue on going on to the wait, I want to say a big thank you to the peoples. They see the PvP time. PvP with peoples of the PvP. I can't say PvP enough. I repeat words a lot. I'm very repetitive. Oh no! I'm broken record, Chan. Let's do it! We're on wait. If you want to challenge us, make it a fantastic goal, because again, as we continue on with the good battles, it's currently 7 minutes and 56, actually 7th hour and 56 minutes. So 7:56, 4 minutes left to broadcast. We're filled with happy waves of destruction. We're connecting right now. We're going to be launching onto the final matchup, and after that, it's going to be done. It's time for me to have Din Din and deploy on adventures. That is so cool. Let's see what we have here. Slasher says, wait. Oh, that slasher is not the actual slasher. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, I didn't know that. God, gosh. I'm sneezing. Help me! I'm dying. All right. Anyways, Rhino Guidance says 6 axes. How do you fix ADD? Back in the day, it was with Ritalin, but that actually makes you feel a lot worse. Ritalin was really bad. It was a medication that you had to take when I was a kid. I used to take that medicine. It messed me up really bad. And at the point that the doctors say that Ritalin actually had permanent effects later, and it causes like they're saying that Ritalin led to like depression, and it messes you up. So it sucks. Unfortunately, that's what it was. So I was on that, and because of it, oh boy, depression hit. And that's something you deal with. But hey, you know, it sucks. You gotta make it happen, though. You gotta make it happen. But there's no actual thing for ADD. ADD, you just gotta deal with it. And I mean, there is medicines to, you know, to kind of like, but they're not. You know, the thing about medicine is like if you take it, it gives you something else, and that's what sucks, unfortunately. So there's nothing really a real way to deal with it. So the best thing to do is you want to exercise your mind a lot. You want to try to challenge. What I do, I challenge myself. I try to challenge myself in multitasking. That's why doing these broadcasts, and for me, it's really good. It helps me. It helps better improve. If I don't do this, man, I'll be, oh gosh, I'll be in the clouds. My attention span sucks, bro. It's really bad. All right, let's go start it off as we're getting ready to deploy onto some more battles. This is team deathmatch, initiating counter. Actually, you know what? No, we're having target enemy gunners. That's what we're going to do. We're gonna push forward. Again, this is something that we have to stick with the team here. I will be listening to a lot of our a lot of our compatriots over here in the battlefield, as they always teach us the ways of the PvP. And what they do say is, you know, it's do never run out in the open, and never really run out in the open without a team. Always make sure that you're there on support. I'm gonna be playing more of a support class. Again, I'm not the greatest combatant. These players are pretty good, so I'm gonna be focused on reviving individuals and helping the team out. Again, trying to maintain as many boots in the ground as possible. For this particular match, again, it's not necessarily like it's good to play. Don't speed it up too much. Like don't worry, don't stress yourself too much on that. It's actually really good to you know play it nice and steady. Make sure that you know the teams are all on the battlefield. All the team members are there. They're doing their part, and the people who play really good, like, revive them. Just be very attentive on what's going on. You know, just pretend that this is how I like to see it. I like to pretend like I'm an accessory of the best player on the battlefield. So that way, you know, that guy has 2 accessories. In a way, he'll probably have 3 accessories because my accessory counts as another person too. So, now if you look at it that way, the match is a lot more possible. And it was taken out by a quick fire attack by the SR-44. Gotta be very careful with that particular weapon. Current score right now is still tied. As you can see, both factions still doing an incredible job maintaining their resilience here, and providing a big line of defense. Again, we're gonna keep on trying to push ourselves and provide some more support capability here on the battlefield. One of our teammates are currently down. Let's get ourselves a little bit boost of recharge of willow energy. Again, anytime you're running low, just look out for those fallen Ramosas here. You can see there's one right here. It's just like a pile of Ramosa parts from what it looks like. But just look out for those and attach your Ibarra, and it'll instantly recharge your Ibarra. So as the team now advances and pushes forward, we're gonna go ahead and have the accessory do the same and advance with us and continue on the push here, the effort. Current score right now is 30 and 28, 2-point lead by the blue team as the fight is closing in a little bit. And so far right now, we want to try to cover as much ground as possible as the team is doing their thing. I'm not too sure what is the amount of players that's playing. I think it's a bit of a handicap right now, currently on the faction of the blue side. Let's check out the map right quick. And so far right now, we do have 3 red dots on the field, and there's about 4 blue dots, like 4, 5, 6 blue dots actually running out and about. So that's, yeah, it's a lot. It's a bit of a handicap. So I'm gonna try to let these guys kind of do their thing here. One of our teammates is currently down. Bring him back for the resuscitation. And try to continue on doing what we can, right? Hopefully. Now, the more Ibarras that do attach on... Okay, we got one of our teammates currently down. We're going to try to resuscitate them again. And more Ibarras that do attach, the faster they will return back into battle. Again, always paying attention to your radar. That is something that can really spell the difference between a loss and victory. So you want to keep on pushing forward to that. Eric Carmen over here says it should have been a 2v2. For this particular fight, I think so. I mean, you know what? I think it is. I think right now I'm gonna have my accessory stand down actually, because they do have their teammates. So let's get the accessory to stand back down. I'm gonna have her return over here and just initiate counterattack there. Can I make her wait? Actually, no, I don't have weight on her. The fight's still pushing forward over here. As these guys making it happen, I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm not gonna fight. Make it a bit more balanced for over here for these guys. So no more revivers from me. This is going to be a good challenge for these guys. Hopefully. Revival commencing by one of our teammates and being shot by the SR-44. Never mind. So much for the peace treaty. It's time to engage. These guys just let me know that I'm very well in the battle. Unless I'm not, then I don't know. Agash was taken out though. Rex with the SR-44 again. These guys are advancing a bit, and they're going in for the resuscitation. And I will be bleeding out right now. Rex taking 1 ticket for his team and pretty much breaking the perfect streak over there. So good attempt by the blue team, but not tonight. Let's get the accessory to go ahead and get back into battle, because these guys are making it happen. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. If they put their people all the way back, we'll put all the way back too. And let's take forward and try to see what else these guys are up to. I was able to bring back one of the teammates over here. So far 2. Yeah, this is kind of right now is a 2-on-3 at the moment. And that isn't not the most viable type of matchup here. So one of the things too that PvP players will be doing is that they actually do like to kind of play like samurais in a bit, and they will hold off a battle and kind of sit out a little bit. And I will be doing that right now, so I can kind of help these guys catch up. Because at the moment right now they're a bit boxed in, and blue team did manage to push in the offensive all the way towards their base area. So that's they're kind of red team's a bit choked at the moment. However, blue team seems that they are kind of stepping back. Accessories now fighting in this battle. When you do approach them close enough, they will break off their stand guard formation. So, unfortunately, these AIs, they will be fighting, and they will continue on dishing out attacks. Now, we got some more combat. Not too sure exactly where on this side. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Investigate. We got one of the teammates over here, and we got some SR-44 fires. Rex on that side. Takumi following up with some extra attacks, some flying Ibarra attack, and the operation has been cancelled. But either way, congratulations on both factions for making it a good fight. It was 8 minutes and 6 seconds. Actually, 8 minutes and 6 minutes already to of the current time right now, and it's time for us to wrap up because I gotta have my din. But you guys did a fantastic job, anyways. However, the match was a bit. It was a bit it wasn't the greatest of the balance, but it was it was what it is what it is. Big thank you to all of you guys for hanging out with us. It's time for us to wave our goodbyes and make it happen. Let me try to stand somewhere where I can get everybody in the camera shot. Right, maybe over here. And all these guys are no. It's time for me. It's time for me to go ahead and say goodbye. I'm hungry. I got to eat. But I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys for hanging out with us, whether you've been watching on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, or playing here on the PlayStation Network. We will be back Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time with some more PlayStation Vita greatness, and we're going to rock and roll. You know what? Should we do one more match? Well, if it's a balanced fight, we'll do it. Should we do one more? I'll leave it up to you. Yeah, we'll do one more. These guys are launching. They got that fighting spirit. Never mind, we're not doing one more. I'm gonna wrap it up. So anyways, to all of you guys that have been hanging out with us, thank you all for watching. This concludes tonight's broadcast of Freedom Wars. We'll be back Monday or weeknight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time with more awesomeness. Be sure to tune in and not miss out on our weekly adventures. And it's time for me to get ready to have some din din. I'm very hungry. I hope you build an appetite too, because it's a beautiful weekend. Enjoy it, celebrate it, and have fun with the people you enjoy being with most. Or if not, you know, if you're a person that has fun with hanging out, you know, with their 2D waifus, and that's just good too. I won't judge. I don't judge you. That's cool. Good for you. 2D superiority. Until then, be safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a safe and fantastic weekend, everybody. I love you guys. Bye bye. And also, don't hold it against me if I kicked you out. It's not my doing. I promised everybody we make good matches. So I hope you guys don't hold grudges. Oh gosh. All right. I hate being moderators for that reason. Have an awesome night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Peace outside.